I will bet you know people nearing retirement with large houses. Kids are gone, too much yard work, stairs, and wondering what the next stage in life might bring. You might also be hearing about all the neat trips and adventures your retired friends are having and telling you about, and wondering if you are missing out. How do you know when it's time to downsize? Hi, I am Gary Sims of the Rosemary and Gary Victoria Homes team with TFH Real Estate in Victoria, BC, Canada. And I'm going to tell you about the 7 signs that it's time to downsize to Victoria on Vancouver Island. At the end of this video, I will tell you how to get the free handy 7 signs handout with all the details talked about here. So, let's get started. Number 1, your nest is empty and staying that way. Chances are when you originally purchased your current home, you had a few more people living right under your roof. Now they're gone, but since the kids have flown the coop and will not be returning, you probably have more space than you really need. Even though the sentimental value of that now unused space is high, the expense of maintaining, cleaning, cooling, and heating that space is not really something that is taken lightly. That hard-earned money could be put towards something fun in retirement. Think about how much space you realistically need. Would one guest room be sufficient? When friends and family come to visit? Or how much of your current home do you really use on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis? Try keeping track of it for a bit, like a month, and you might be surprised. Do you still need that formal dining room for entertaining? Or would an eat-in kitchen just be enough? Or could you get away with less storage space? Or look at the space inside your current home with a critical eye. If you do not need as much space as you currently have, it might just be a sign that it's time to move. Number 2, it makes financial sense. You know, there may be several financial reasons why it makes sense to downsize. You may wish to enlist the help of a real estate agent or an accountant to really help you determine the true costs and benefits of moving to a new home. You will want to know how much you can sell your current home for and what your net proceeds will be from that sale. You may also need to know how much you can expect to pay for your new home, what the expenses will be, and it will be helpful to have a detailed breakdown of the expenses at your current home and an estimate of your expenses for your new home. Keep in mind that some expenses may remain unchanged while others may vary or disappear altogether. You may be also incurring new expenses. For example, if you currently pay someone to shovel your snow or clean your pool, that expense may just go away when you move into a nice condo. But maybe you'll add a condo fee and have other fees. So you will want to talk to an accountant to figure out sort of what the possible tax implications are, good or bad, relating to your move, and also what kind of money you will have. If you stand to improve your financial health by downsizing and setting yourself up for a more secure retirement, it is worth considering a move now. Number 3, you're ready for a change. This is really a big one. Are you feeling you are ready for a change? Maybe you have already made changes and the truth is that your current home just does not suit your new lifestyle. You may have selected your current home because it was in a nice, great area with schools. It was close to the park, but now you would rather be close to your friends and grandkids or in a community with activities and amenities targeted towards active lifestyles for adults. And maybe you just want to travel more, but the stress of maintaining and upkeeping a large single-family home is just too much. And you would much rather be in a lock-and-leave condo, for example, that can just go. You may have purchased your current home with the thought of staying there forever, But the reality is that we change, and so do our wants and needs in a home, and it's totally normal and expected. So try to free yourself from any guilt that might great feelings of excitement. Then it might be just that time to consider downsizing. Number 4, you feel isolated or overwhelmed. Well, we know that maintaining a home is a lot of work. If you are maintaining more home than you need, you are working even harder than you need to. If your current home leaves you feeling overworked or overwhelmed, it may be time to consider a move. You deserve to enjoy this stage in every stage in life, and you want to live in a place that suits your new wants, your new needs, and lifestyle. Take an inventory of your projects, what you enjoy and those you do not, and keep that list handy when you start to think about and explore options for your next home. If you hate mowing the lawn and want quick access to downtown events, what about a condo in the city? Additionally, it's not uncommon for a home that used to be filled with people to start to really feel lonely as time goes on. And those people have moved out, kids are gone, it's your current home, and it makes you feel isolated. It is a sign that it might be a good time to move. There are so many vibrant communities in Victoria ready to welcome you with easy access to transportation, amenities, and social gatherings. So think about what is most important to you now in your new life and what type of accommodations would really best suit and enable you to achieve those things that you like. Number 5, you have the time and energy now to dedicate to the move. Let's face it, moving is never easy, but you might want to be in the best possible position for a move right now. This may sound crazy, but hear me out. If you are planning to downsize, yes, it might be tough to pare down your belongings, but it means that you will ultimately be moving with less stuff and less to pack, and typically this just makes it an easier move later. Also, you may have more time to dedicate to the move now that you do not have later. For example, when you were shuttling your kids, taking them to dance classes every night, etc. In fact, you may be at a stage in life where you can move at your own pace with ample time to reflect and plan. Be forward-thinking. You do not want to wait until you have to absolutely move. Moving now on your own terms and timeline will really be a much more enjoyable and better situation. If you're at an age and stage in life where you have the time and energy to commit now, then downsizing now and embracing your new lifestyle, then do it. You deserve it. Number 6, aging in place. I wish it were not so, but aging is inevitable. It happens to the best of us. Unfortunately, we do not know what the future holds or what our mobility will be like as we age. Take a careful look around you, around your current home. Could you age in place if you had mobility issues or the stairs too large? Would you still be able to navigate your home? If you needed additional care, would that be available to you easily where you are? I know it's not fun to think about these things, but it is important. If you would not be able to be comfortable in your current home, then consider the benefits of downsizing and what it could mean for your long-term enjoyment and happiness. Number 7, your friends are moving. Are your friends moving and raving about how much they love their new lifestyle? I cannot tell you how many times we help one family downsizing just to be contacted by their friends who want to do the same thing. It happens all the time. If your friends are socializing much more now and pursuing new hobbies, now all their time is not spent doing housework or commuting, then you might be having a little fear of missing out. That is totally normal. If you are ready to join your friends, then it might be the perfect time to consider a move. After all, why should they have all the fun? So there you have it. 7 signs that it might be time to downsize. And there is no better place in Canada than Victoria and Vancouver Island to retire to and to downsize to. As promised, you can download the 7 Signs handout at the link below in the comments. This is totally free. If you would like this video and would like to see more like this, then please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And click on the bell to be notified of new content every week. We'll see you next time, and thanks for coming.